Let's begin. Lesson 1. What is data science? Data science is the practice of extracting insights and knowledge from structured or unstructured data using scientific methods, processes, algorithms, and systems. Imagine a huge pile of digital breadcrumbs, tweets, purchases, sensor readings. A data scientist turns that pile into insightful stories, what people want, how systems behave, or what will happen next. Data equals raw material, data science equals factory insight equals final product, tools equals code, math, models. Why do you think companies are investing so much in data science? Can you think of a product or service that uses data to improve user experience? How would you define insight in your own words? Writing and mini exercise. Write a 2 to 3 sentence scenario where a business could benefit from using data science. Be as specific as possible, e.g., a cafe tracking sales, an app recommending content, etc. 1. Why are companies investing so much in data science? Companies are investing heavily in data science because it enables them to make more accurate, data-driven decisions that can significantly impact their bottom line. Data science allows organizations to extract actionable insights from vast amounts of data, helping them identify trends, detect patterns, and predict future outcomes. Improve operational efficiency by optimizing resources, streamlining processes, and reducing costs through predictive analytics. Enhance customer experiences by personalizing services and anticipating customer needs, which leads to increased satisfaction and loyalty. Gain a competitive edge by making informed decisions based on real-time business intelligence and by setting measurable, data-backed goals. Reduce risks by detecting anomalies and potential threats early, allowing for quick responses to mitigate them. Guide and oversee the implementation of AI systems, translating outputs into strategic business actions. In essence, data science transforms raw data into valuable intelligence, driving innovation and growth in today's digital business landscape. 2. Example of a product or service that uses data to improve user experience. Many leading tech companies use data to enhance user experience. A prominent example is Netflix. Netflix collects and analyzes vast amounts of user data, including viewing habits, search history, and ratings to personalize content recommendations for each user. This data-driven approach enables Netflix to suggest movies and TV shows tailored to individual preferences, refine its interface, and introduce features like profiles and autoplay previews based on user interaction data. Continuously test and optimize its platform through A/B testing and user surveys to maximize engagement and satisfaction. Other examples include Amazon's recommendation engine, Google's search interface, and Spotify's personalized playlists, all of which rely on user data to deliver a more intuitive and enjoyable experience. 3. How would you define insight in your own words? An insight is a deep and clear understanding of a complex problem, situation, or relationship that goes beyond surface-level information. It often involves connecting different pieces of data or experiences to reveal underlying patterns or causes, leading to a sudden realization or aha moment. In business, an insight transforms raw data into meaningful knowledge that can guide decisions, spark innovation, and provide a competitive advantage. In summary, insight is not just information, it's the meaningful interpretation of information that enables better understanding and smarter actions. Here's a quick summary of your responses with some feedback. White heavy check mark. Why companies invest in data science. You clearly understood the value chain from raw data to strategic decisions. Great use of terms like predictive analytics, operational efficiency, and AI implementation. I especially liked how you highlighted risk reduction and real-time intelligence. These are core business drivers. White heavy check mark real-world example. Netflix. Excellent choice. Netflix is a textbook case for data-driven personalization. You noted several applications, recommendations, UI optimization, A/B testing, all spot on. Your comparison to other platforms like Amazon and Spotify shows a solid grasp of how data fuels modern digital ecosystems. White heavy check mark defining insight. Your definition was nuanced and elegant. Not just information, but meaningful interpretation is a powerful line. Loved your mention of the aha moment, very true to the heart of data science. Writing and now, your mini exercise. Can you write a short scenario, 2 to 3 sentences, where a specific business might use data science to improve outcomes? For example, a grocery store chain uses data science to predict which products will sell more during certain seasons, optimizing inventory and reducing waste. Give it a shot. Once you complete that, let me know if you're ready to move on to Lesson 2, Python Basics for Data Science, or want to go deeper here. A large online retailer like Amazon uses data science to analyze millions of customer interactions, including browsing history, past purchases, and product ratings, to generate personalized product recommendations for each user. This targeted approach not only enhances the shopping experience by helping customers discover relevant items, but also drives higher sales conversions and increases average order value for the business. White heavy check mark excellent scenario. You've captured the essence of a real-world application that ties user behavior to business impact. You referenced multiple data sources, browsing, purchases, ratings, great touch. You clearly described both customer benefit, discovery relevance, and business ROI, sales conversion, AV. This is exactly the kind of thinking you'll need for real-world data science projects and interviews.